Hello Callie, hello Kaylee, and I'm not sure who the one other is. Maggie, Kimberly, Deborah, and when it says one other, so if tell me who you are, just give me 2 seconds because I've forgotten something. So I'll let you all just join in. This is amazing! Hi Tiffies! I was away getting my badge! Oh, the birthday kiddo! So this was instead of having the Blue Peter badge. So we have got, look at all this, we've got fairy lights. Wait, and I'll just take this off for a second. So over here we've got some tinsel. I've got a nice wee garland there with love hearts because we love you Tiffies. We have made some amazing bunting here, so it's so cool. And then we've got the fairy lights out, and we've even got a star, so because Tiffies is the star of the show tonight. So we're going to be having such a good time. Hello there, yep, doing well, thank you Jennifer. And I've got Polly, what a party. So I hope even tonight, last week Mark wanted me to drink some Diet Coke on set, so tonight to celebrate for Tiffy's lockdown 40th birthday, welcome to the Bonnie and Babs kitchen. Well actually I think we might have got a unique selling point. Tonight might be the first launching of our career that you could hire the Bonnie and Babs kitchen to do your birthday or anniversary, wedding, whatever special occasion, new job, leaving a job. So there's lots of things going on, and then you could hire the Bonnie and Babs kitchen. So Tiffy's, you are the one that is trying this out. So I'm hoping there's a few others. Is your dad on yet? Tam, are you there? Mary, are you there? I saw they joined earlier. And we've got our Diet Coke, so cheers, 3 cheers to Tiffy's, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. So I've already started, I've already done some onions, fried off some red onions. We're going to be making a sweet potato and, what's it called, spinach curry. He's here, hello Tam, hello Mary. Hello April. Tam, yep, we're here, good. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yep, so Tiffy's, you can't have a party, but we will bring the party into your living room. So, if you ever want a use for some ring binder dividers, they make perfect things, and I've tied them on with a Christmas string and everything, so I'm just going to hold that up there just so that you can see it. I've even got a wee chair because I think I'll just sit down and have a wee chat tonight. Tiffy's was giving me a wee pep talk last night when I was panicking when I was frying off the rice. So Tiffy was saying, just relax, have a chat, read the comments. So I thought I'd bring a chair since we're going to be having a nice party. So we're frying off the red onions in the oven already, and it's the other side of the kitchen is total carnage. So never mind. This is going to be the chickpeas. So that's our sweet potatoes there, already just roasting in some olive oil. I'm just going to give them a little shimmy around. They might actually be a bit overcooked. Too much olive oil there, but we want them to be nice and crispy. There we go. Now we've got an alarm going off. Right, so note note to self, don't put so much olive oil. I'll get my chair too, yes. Relax. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take out the sweet potatoes because I think they're ready. Right, so we'll keep them there. And we're doing this, so we're really exciting. So because we've got a few new, I don't know what to call you. Instagram, it's meant to be a tribe, but we'll just say punters tonight. Hello, looking good, Babs. Yep, I think I might need to move my birthday thing over to the other side. So to start off the show, before we have our other amazing surprise for Tiffy's, we are going to be having the Bonnie and Babs theme tune. So Robert, if you're there, get your jazz hands ready. I was enjoying seeing your photo on Instagram. As I watch, I'm making a butternut tomato and chickpea curry. Oh, even good. Oh, I'm missing a lot of these ones, yes. So what I want you to do, Tam, a bit later, is I want you to tell us a few funny stories about Tiffy's or anyone else later on. Clea, there's my good friend Clea. I've known her since I was 4. I was going to say poor her, but we're here to brighten up everyone's day. So, are you ready for the chart topper?
Bonnie and Babs are cooking in the kitchen, happy to be switching up some eggs for you. Bonnie and Babs are making finger-licking chicken and a sauce to thicken with some real good fun. Oh yeah!
And there's Bonnie in to see you. Right, brilliant. So let's do a wee bit more of the cooking and then we will get on to, so Tiffy's is saying I've got more about him. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving your lockdown photos, Tam and Mary. They're absolutely fantastic. So we're cooking off the onions here. And before we do anything else to the curry, what we want to do is to do something to these chickpeas. So rather than having the chickpeas in the curry, I saw Joe Wicks the other day, who I actually really like all his recipes. Mine I think are much more fattening than his, but I get loads of good ideas. Today's are still to come. They're going to be good, yes they are, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. I hope I'm not holding you back, Tam and Mary. So we've got our chickpeas, which are rinsed in just in a colander, rinsed in cold water, and then I'm drying them off in a paper towel. And then the reason I'm drying them off is what we want is the outside of the chickpeas to get the coating. So in here, Blue Peter badge winner. Here's some I prepared earlier. And in this one, we have, I've actually left the spices out. I've actually got a bit of garlic puree because I didn't have any garlic salt. I've put some celery salt, half a teaspoon of everything, half a teaspoon of paprika, and I've done for the smoked one to have a really kind of tasty smoky one. Half a teaspoon of cumin because that goes in lots of recipes, and half a teaspoon of chili powder and a glug of oil. So what I'm going to be doing is mixing like so. Mix, mix, mix. Tiffy's party! Oh man, I've been looking forward to this for so many hours. Stuck in here myself, cutting out my little 40s. And Jean Brooks, you've managed. You've finally done it. I'm so proud of you. Jean is my good friend and neighbour. So well done to you. So what I'm going to now do is add the chickpeas into this. Like so. I've got my oven on at about 200, and what we want to do is we're going to have crispy croutons. These chickpeas are going to turn into the crispy croutons. So stirring these all here. Well, lots of happy faces. So that looks so scrummy here. Really tasty. So that's the oil, the spices and the garlic puree. Mix, mix, mix. Fling it in like so. Give it a wee shake here like this. And then we're going to whack it in the oven. Okay, so we're going to cook them for about half an hour. Because this is a birthday special, we'll go on till about 10 past. Right, so in our pan here, we have got the onions. I've used red onions tonight for a change, just to jazz it up, since we are in a party celebration. So we've got our onions here, and I didn't have time to prepare my garlic and my ginger. So I'm going to use garlic and ginger here, a squirt of garlic paste, and a generous amount of, maybe that's a good heaped teaspoon of ginger paste. Turn my heat up to 9 and keep stirring. There's lots of people wishing Gina hello. So we're celebrating Tiffy's birthday. 40 years, I would never have known. So Kaz is saying, I'm sitting out and someone's cooking. So I'm getting the sense of your kitchen. Red, a classic birthday treat. Oh, I'm glad to see that Ailsa's here. Last night, Ailsa was putting a few comments on, and one of your comments has actually inspired into the song that we're going to be doing for Tiffy's birthday. So we're just cooking that off for about a minute to let the flavours come out, and then we're going to add our spices, which we're making a really big pot. You'll be laughing at me because what I've actually done tonight, I was telling my neighbour who lives up the stairs, Drew, him and his partner Louise and their wee boy, and they've got the dog, the Chihuahua dog, Bruiser, who goes nuts, that Bonnie and him are arch enemies. So tonight I have traded a bowl of spinach, sweet potato and chickpea curry for getting my car washed. So I thought I was quite pleased with that. So nice hot pan now, we're going to tip in here. So we have 3 tablespoons of Madras curry powder, a tablespoon of Meacham curry powder, a good teaspoon of garam masala, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri flakes, chili flakes. The reason being, again, I didn't have time to chop the bird's eye ones because I've been so busy getting all this stuff. I can smell those onions, yep. So I'm going to add another wee bit of olive oil. So before I fried off the onions, I did actually put some olive oil in the pan, and tonight I've used, since it's a special birthday meal, I have actually used a big knob of butter because we love butter. So you might have a delicious meal, but you won't necessarily lose any weight. Right, so that's our spices there. I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit dark. Let me get my light on it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is add 2 tomatoes, 2 courgettes and some peppers to this. Get that in. The courgettes are going in, basically they were about to go off, so I wanted to use them up, and also they actually go into the sauce, they melt down into the sauce. So let's keep this at a really high heat, get this going. So we're making a big pot tonight, so we need to now try and get in to the fridge. I'll put that up so you can see me getting into the fridge through all the streamers. This is like the catering version of David Bellamy in the garden. Oh yes, so tomato paste, maybe 2 tablespoons again, which is also known as a good squirt. I'm getting hot. I don't know. I'm just laughing because the other night when I did the show, people were saying I was really breathless, but I think it's just sheer excitement and joy. Now that is looking amazing. Look at that. So let's get this going. Keep it up at a hot. I'm going to get my kettle on again. And while we're doing that, we're going to have a quick look at our chickpeas. Give them a shake. Like, we want them to be really toasted, and these are the kind of things that you could have if you can't get any crisps or nuts. Squirts and glugs tonight. Yeah, I'm doing that just for you. I don't know if Elaine Logan's in the house tonight. I don't know if Elaine's there. Are you there? Is there anybody there? Anybody called Elaine Logan? Let me know you're here. Because it was her birthday yesterday and we forgot to wish her a happy birthday. Yeah, she's here. So I'm sure Tiffy's won't mind sharing her birthday with you. I maybe ran out of cardboard for your bunting, but we can say hello. Elaine never misses a party. Yep, she's here. Yippee! And I'm sure Tiffy's won't mind sharing that with you. So 1 tin of tinned tomatoes going in. Wowee! Right, and we want to now start trying to bring this up to the boil. Add some boiling water. I know I sound confident, but I've never made this before. No show without punch. Yep. Okay. Great. And then I'm going to turn the back ring on because then we can bring it up to the boil up there, and then we will do our chart topper. So I need to make some rice, which I'll show you what we'll do for the rice. So that'll take about 10 minutes. So I'll put that on maybe in about 5 minutes. So what we need to do is bring this up to the boil, cook it down, and then we will be adding, when it's almost ready, we will add the sweet potato, some coconut milk, and just before we serve it, we're going to add in the spinach, which is already there. So I'm going to add this up to the back, bring this up to the boil, find my lid. Let's clear some space. Oh dear, I've lost my wee spoon thing here. There we are. And then we need to add salt and pepper, which we didn't do. I nearly forgot to do that yesterday. So a nice big bit of salt, a large pinch of salt. Move that over here. And then I'm actually going to add one chicken's, not a chicken's stock because it's vegetarian tonight. I'm going to just fling that in. And if you wanted to make this a vegan meal, you would have not used the butter, and then everything would have been vegan up to this point, which is not bad. Right, so let's get this show on the road. Turn that one off because I'm absolutely frying. I didn't need any blusher since we have got our thing. So I don't know how you're going to be able to see this, but it's going to be so good. So, yesterday, our good friend Ailsa mentioned something about the partridge in the pear tree. So, Tiffy's, I have written a song called the 12 Steps of the Bonnie and Babs Kitchen. And I wasn't sure what to do, whether to sing it myself, but since it was such a special occasion, we have got Bonnie is going to be singing this to you. So this is so good. So so Ailsa, so that comment, I need to move that, my light, I'll turn my light off for a minute. You'll be I'm so excited. This took Bonnie a number of takes because she kept getting the words wrong. So let's get some volume. So this is called the 12 steps of the Bonnie and Babs kitchen. So I hope you can see it. I'll try and hold it. And I want your comments while we do this. So are you ready? A special rendition for Tiffy's.
On the first Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe set to try a marinade of ginger and lime. On the second Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe set to try 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the third Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe set to try 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the fourth Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe set to try 4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the fifth Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe set to try 5 mushrooms,
Go Bonnie!
bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the sixth Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe said to try 6 cups of stock, 5 mushrooms, 4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the seventh Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe said to try 7 ounces of spinach, 6 cups of stock, 5 mushrooms,
Go Bonnie!
4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the eighth Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe said to try 8 twists of pepper, 7 ounces of spinach, 6 cups of stock, 5 mushrooms, 4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the ninth Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe said to try 9 types of herbs, 8 twists of pepper, 7 ounces of spinach, 6 cups of stock, 5 mushrooms, 4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the 10th Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe said to try 10 knobs of butter, 9 types of herbs, 8 twists of pepper, 7 ounces of spinach, 6 cups of stock, 5 mushrooms, 4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the 11th Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe said to try 11 spoonfuls of rice, 10 knobs of butter, 9 types of herbs, 8 twists of pepper, 7 ounces of spinach, 6 cups of stock, 5 mushrooms, 4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. On the 12th
Yay!
Bonnie and Babs kitchen, the recipe said to try 12 different spices, 11 spoonfuls of rye, 10 ice, 10 knobs of butter, 9 types of herbs, 8 twists of pepper, 7 ounces of spinach, 6 cups of stock, 5 mushrooms, 4 bird's eye chilies, 3 garlic cloves, 2 chicken breasts and a marinade of ginger and lime. Oh, happy birthday, Tiffy's! Party today! Have a great time! Do, do, do! It's your birthday! Hope you enjoyed this! We will send you the video! We love you! Bye-bye!
Oh Bonnie, you've done so well! What an amazing celebration. So I think Denise is saying I'm a bit red because I'm blushing. No, not blushing. I'm just being slowly roasted along with the chickpeas. And then I need to stir the curry. Tiffys, you won't forget this birthday in a hurry. Yes, you're right, Ray. So look at those. Woo woo. Do do do. So I think everybody should be tagging Holly Willoughby onto this, because let's get on to this morning. So I'm stirring the curry away here. Let's spread the joy of the Bonnie and Babs kitchen. So we're going to keep that cooking away there. So I don't think any of us will forget it, no. But I must say, Bonnie did take a number of recordings because she kept getting it wrong. And then we had to record it a few times. She kept missing out a line. So we had to have it on the screen and then slowly scroll down as we got through because we kept missing it out. I thought the 5 mushrooms, that was good because initially we were going to have 5 cold herrings to go with gold rings. So I nearly did the song, but I thought I might actually laugh and not be able to do it. So that's why Bonnie auditioned late last night and managed, she pulled it off, and that video will be sent to you, Tiffys, on WhatsApp. Do with it what you want, share it with your family. And now for another amazing act. I'm going to try and open the tins of coconut milk, which might be a bit more difficult than it looks. Efforts definitely appreciated. Yes, so honestly, it's been so good fun. Today has just been full of the joys of Tiffy's birthday and singing that song. It was so good doing this. So I'm just opening this. Hopefully this is not a very good. We might end up having to go and get the neighbour. Come on. Right, oh, I think we're going to manage. This is an absolutely awful tin opener. I don't know why they haven't got one with the wee pulley thing. Like the Napolina chopped tomatoes. These are obviously not as good quality. Or maybe that's why the price stays down. Right, we've managed to open successfully our coconut milk. I'm a wee tonic, yeah. I'm not a gin and tonic, I'm a Diet Coke and tonic. So honestly, it's great fun. I'm absolutely loving this. Order an electric one. Yeah, I think I'll need to. Well, I need to actually make some money first. So I'm loving all these here, all the things. So it's going to be so good. So I'm now trying to work out what else I'm doing with the curry. So what's happening later for Tiffy's? You've got to go round and visit your mum and dad. Obviously social distancing. They'll be locked inside. So we look forward to seeing the photos. So Tam and Mary, anything you want to say? Oh, right, give us your chat. So I'll buy you one. Oh, that would be lovely. I'm also looking for a garlic twist and a few other things. So there's Claire on. Hello Claire, Matt and Timothy. Been to mum and dad's, but the pics to follow. Okay, and there's Catherine. Hello Catherine. So we're here celebrating Tiffy's birthday. We've got all our 40s. And there's Lorna saying hello to Katie. Hello Lorna. And Nathan, I'm sure he's there. And Claire, all the peoples. So anyone want to say something about Tiffy's? Don't be greedy. Well, I'm going to have an Amazon wish list. Well, Tiffy's, I'm always so happy to know because she is always so cheery. You always find her the same way, upbeat. Such a good example of a good human being. We all love Tiffy's. So cheers to Tiffy's for the Diet Coke. So let's get the rice on. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I might just have enough rice for a couple of portions. This rice only takes about 10 minutes, so we're nearly there. Give it a good rinse under the tap till it runs clear to get rid of all the starch. So Tiffy's and I once drove all the way to Oxford and we're so tired when we got there, we just had a nap in the hotel and then went home the next day. Oh, that's good. Okay, so normally with rice I would use cold water. Oh, so I'm absolutely boiling. We did also take a tour of C.S. Lewis House, which was totally and utterly random. I think that would be quite interesting. But yes, random. Oh, it's so hot. This curry is boiling, but it's coming on a treat. We're just basically rapidly boiling it so that it'll be cooked in time. But it's all the veggies are starting to go into the sauce. I've got it on the back ring at the moment. Best nap ever. Oh. Right, great. So we have our rice going on here. Normally I do the absorption methods, but where you use double the amount of water to rice, but I didn't measure the thing there. Oh, right, so the rice will be coming on, and of course when it comes to the boil we'll be adding a good bit of salt. So there's Alison saying better late than never, happy birthday. Yep, so we're so pleased. So Tam, right, there was the time she asked us to send a parcel to eBay, so we sent it and paid the postage. Then we discovered it was her mum's leather jacket that she had borrowed that she was selling. Oh my goodness, Tiffy's! The secrets are coming out of the bag tonight, and Elaine saying Tiffy's is simply the best. And stayed at mine every Thursday night after the students' meeting, and we were up all night eating fun size and drinking cappuccino. Well, good for you. Right, so that's the rice coming to the boil. And I'm just going to use a spoon just to give it a gentle stir, and then after that you shouldn't really be stirring rice or pasta really too much because a lot of the starch comes out. So a good chunk of salt here. This story is exaggerated from Tam. Oh, I don't think Tam would ever do a thing like that. And Tiffy's is reminiscing, saying those were the days. Absolutely, we loved those student meetings. I don't know if we would get in now, now that we're over 40. Okay, so I'm now looking for a lid. For the rice. And then we'll be seeing where we're at for our... Can bring that down in a minute. Right, don't argue now, it's Tiffy's birthday. Okay, so let's have a look at this curry that's being blasted off. I don't know if you can see it for all the smoke. Oh! Elsa's saying, I believe you. Right, this is looking good. Can you see that? Oh, and that's the rice boiling over. So this is a real birthday extravaganza. and just getting slowly cooked. I think I'll turn that down. We just want to simmer it. Great. That's looking nice. So it's been an absolutely beautiful day. So what they're saying, she didn't want the jacket back. Oh, that's what you're saying. You flipped that lid a while ago. Yep, definitely. Oh, there's certainly a screw loose in this house. She didn't have the chance. It was just whipped out and then onto eBay. So cheers again to this jolly good fellow. Okay, this is good. Oh, the chickpeas! Oh, good, look at them. I think I'll just keep them going until we're ready. They're meant to be kind of like crispy. I think I'll be burnt to a crisp. I'm absolutely boiling. Right, this is actually coming on a treat. I want the vegetables to cook down but not, you know, be totally annihilated. Good, good, good. So what's everyone else having for their tea tonight? Tiffy's, what are you having for your birthday tea? A Domino's pizza or something? Right, so there's our rice just simmering away. That won't actually take too long. Nice basmati rice, my favourite. Right, so what time are we at? 9 minutes past, right, so we're nearly ready. So I think what we will do, I'm just going to they are soft, I'm just pushing them against the side of the thing, they are cooked. So what we will now do is add in the coconut milk. This is where it becomes very calorific. Polly's pineapple cakes! Wow! Okay, so we're adding the first tin there. That could have been quite exciting. So we're just going to melt that in. This is going to be so scrummy. I'm hoping that it will thicken up slightly. If not, I might use a tiny wee bit of gravy granules. So anyone else? I'm having mince pie and crisps. A mince pie, as in a Christmas mince pie. Seared chicken with asparagus and creamy mash. John's in the kitchen making it just now. Well, Ray, maybe you and John need to come and star on one of our shows. We're looking for some people that would be willing to cook a recipe on the Bonnie, I knew that was going to happen, on the Bonnie and Bab's Kitchen, and be involved in the show. So you can have a think about that. Oh, this is looking so good. Don't know if you can see that. So Denise is saying fish and chips, mushy peas and a banana loaf. Oh good, and got to speak to her family. That's lovely. There we are, we're just stirring that. That looks really, really good. I want to just kind of bring that up to the boil again. This is looking so scrummy. Shaz is saying chorizo pasta in a creamy sauce. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, he's refusing point blank. Oh, come on, John, you party pooper. Right, great. This is going to be so good. I'm actually roasting. And now to completely change the recipe from being vegetarian, I'm just going to add a wee bit of chicken gravy granules. I don't have any veggie ones. I just want to thicken that up slightly. So I've now ruined the dish for all vegans and vegetarians. Rice is coming on a treat. Nearly there, you're holding in, not bad. So we'll be singing. Let's have a wee, well, we have a wee happy birthday to Tiffy's. What I actually want you to do, oh yeah, so yeah, well that's a shame, Denise, yet we've been remembering you. She just lost her younger brother, which is very sad. So thinking of you and the family. So you take care. So we'll just sing a little rendition of Happy Birthday to Tiffy's. And I want you to be taking some selfies. Send in your photos and we'll do a little picture collage for Tiffy's of who was at our party. And we'll send that, right, that's thickening up just nicely now. So are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tiffy's. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us. Woo! I can't breathe. So thank you. So a birthday extravaganza for Tiffy's. Farty. Oh my goodness. Right, so that's looking really good. I had wanted to bring that up to the boil, which I'm now going to move on to the back one again. That front ring is really awful. So I might actually have to sort out what I'm doing here. So we've got our rice is coming on. That's nearly ready. Oh. Right, let's see what's happening here. Yep, some of them are slightly overcooked, but never mind. Right, so I think they're ready. We'll turn that off. Oh, one's a flying pea. An escapee! Oh, goody. Right, I need a board. Right, I think if somebody doesn't get burnt or anything in tonight's Red Tights kitchen. Oh, right, let's turn that off. Right, this is almost there. Right, I'll try one of these. Really tasty. Quite hot. Okay, so that is coming along a treat, the curry. And what I'm now going to do is add in the overcooked sweet potatoes. Note to self, don't put as much oil in the pan. That's the one time the generous amount of oil didn't pay off. So that's the sweet potatoes going in. Oh wow. That's 5 sweet potatoes. I will share the recipe. And then what we're going to do, I've got a whole bag of spinach. That's our rice nearly there. They're actually really scrummy, these wee chickpeas. It's a party. Yep, so that's our curry. So now what I'm going to do is, I've got a whole bowl of spinach and we're just adding it in. Good. Adding that in. So all I'm doing is taking a handful and then stirring it into the sauce. So so that it wilts. And then I'm going to add in another handful. Rice is nearly ready. That's the rice there, nice basmati rice. So tasty! I don't even know what this is going to be like. Right, so that's the rest of the spinach in. Okay, so we just want to cook that off for another wee bit. And I don't think we added any black pepper. But there's Bonnie. Yes, she's under the chair. I haven't even, oh wee bonbons. I haven't even sat down in the chair tonight. We've been so busy. So we're nearly there. Well done for holding in on the birthday special. So a nice generous amount of black pepper. Okay. Right, wowee. I'm just going to keep that going, turning this one back on. Letting that cook down for literally a couple of minutes. Can you see that? So what we're then going to do is get the rice. So look at all those different things that are in that. Just want the spinach to be a wee bit more wilted, but it's a nice thick sauce. I think if I'd boiled it up a bit longer, I wouldn't have needed to add that wee touch of gravy, but I'm too impatient. That's our rice. Woo! Great. Bring this onto the front one again. And you can see it. That looks lovely, yes. There's Leslie saying hello, Bonnie. Oh, I'm exhausted now. All that excitement. That looks not bad, nice. So tonight we will be serving let's just keep that going. The spinach is almost there. I've got some Greek yogurt, which I might need, but I'll not know that until. So it's always good if you're making a curry. Looks tasty. Yep, it does indeed. So I need to remember that I'm giving some to my neighbour so I don't guzzle all the rice. So that's me trading the curry for the thing. So let's just put that over here. See if you can see that. Okay, a nice bit of rice. Keep that going. Come on, cook, cook, cook. And I'll just get some out. Look at that, yummy. Well, Tiffy's, when this is all over, you'll get invited round for a meal and we can get Lorna round and we'll cook something that you both like. So that's our curry there. And what I'm then going to do is just take a handful of the croutons, the crispy croutons like that, and sprinkle them on the top. And I'm just going to rinse my hand. Okay, so the final step is to taste it on screen. I'm just going to use a teaspoon to begin with, just in case I fry. Okay, so are we ready? So look at that, yummy, 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 so scrummy. Will soon be in my tummy. So I want to get a good, I'll just use a teaspoon Mmm. Right, that is so nice with the chickpeas. Mmm. The only thing I would say is, I think I annihilated the sweet potato, but let's just taste a bit of that. Mmm. Actually, it's just melting in the mouth. Just downing the whole lot there. Right, so I think that is definitely a chart topper for Tiffy's 40th birthday extravaganza. So I'll send you the little video later. So hold on. So Bonnie. So from the Bonnie and Babs kitchen, we're away to have our party. So thank you so much, and we are so pleased, and just have an absolutely amazing birthday, Tiffys, and bless you. Bless all your family, Tam and Mary and all your other family and everybody. So have a great night and party. See you later. Oh.